everyone, welcome back to the Cat Chef Kitchen. It's good to see you again. It's good to be back filming with you, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for taking the time to look into my videos and comment, and all I receive is mostly is a positive comments, which keeps me going and make me go further. So today, as you see, the weather is so nasty. It's gonna snow soon, so I took the opportunity to just film my cooking for today with you. And today we have a new filming guy. Everybody, I don't know if you know Ahmed, it's Yusuf's friend. He volunteered to show us his skills in this video, so we'll see how it goes. If he does a good job, he's gonna be on for the filming. If not, we're gonna recruit for someone else. Sorry Ahmed, but welcome to my show. Okay, today I decided to make a vegetarian delight. I call it, I used to cook it in my stores, deli stores back in the 2000s and the 90s, and I used to serve it once a week. We've been cooking lots of meat and chicken and fish and steaks, so I decided to make something pure, just the vegetable, and I hope you like it. In our language we call it mjaddara, and it consists of brown lentil. As you see, here's the lentil. I soak it for 15 minutes and I rinse it. I'm gonna use, and rice, onions and garlic and all these spices. I'm gonna go through them right away. So what we're gonna start with is turn on the stove. What I'm gonna do is add the lentils, and the measurement for the lentils is 1 cup of lentils to 2 cups of rice. So today I'm making half a cup of lentils to 1 cup of rice. I'm not gonna make that much because this is kind of carbohydrates, and in this house everybody looks for the protein. They very seldomly look for the vegetarian stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 2 cups of water over the lentil. I'm gonna bring this lentil to a boil for 3 times before I go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. I need this lentil to be cooked because the rice doesn't take that much of cooking, but the lentil needs to be tender before I add my rice. So I'll just leave it there until it comes to boil, and boil for 3 times, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, the lentil is coming to boil, and see, I'm just making it boil. I want the lentils to become tender enough before I add the other ingredients to it. So while the lentil was boiling, I soaked the rice, 1 cup of rice, and I washed it first and rinsed it, and now I soaked it. It's about 20 minutes of soak, because the rice, this is basmati rice, and it needs to be soaked up to 30 minutes before I rinse it again and wash it. And I'm just gonna go drain it, but before I drain the rice, I'm gonna add whole clove of garlic. I just dice it smaller pieces. I'm just gonna add it to my lentil and let it boil with it to give it the flavor. So you're gonna ask me what's the amount of water I'm gonna use. So I'm using half a cup of lentil, 1 cup of rice. I had 3 cups of water, so I pour even 1.5 cups or 2 cups to boil the lentil, and I'm gonna add the rest of the water when I add the rice, but I might use more. So it's the half a cup of lentil and 1 cup of rice needs 3 to 4 cups of water. So, and if you see the rice is still not cooked, you could add a little bit of water toward it. But since I've been doing this for the longest time, I never even measured. This time I measured just for you to let you know how to do it. I said bring it to boil 3-4 times, but I'm leaving it boiling again. I want to boil more to make sure that the lentil is cooked. Lentil is kind of hard, so I'll leave it like, let's say give it 5 minutes of boiling. After it comes to boil, I'll just leave it for 5 minutes to boil completely, and then you add what you need to add to it. We're gonna add the water, then we're gonna add all the spices. We'll go through these spices in a minute with you. So I'll just go and rinse the rice and come back to you. I'm gonna add the rest of the 3 cups of water, but it seems like I need more water to add to this recipe, so I'm just gonna actually added 2 cups of water. So the half cup of lentil, the 1 cup of rice, so the 1.5 cup, 1 rice, 1 lentil, it needs 6 cups of water, and my cups is so small, so it's not a big cup. So this is my little cup. This is what I use to measure my water cup. So I'm gonna bring the water to boil, and I'm gonna start adding my spices. What do I have for this meal? The most important for this meal, since we're doing lentils, you know, it kind of bloats you, the lentils. So the most main ingredients for this meal is the cumin. So this is the cumin. I have 2 teaspoons of cumin I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of masala spices. Hope you are used to it by now. 1 teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of salt, and this is 1 teaspoon of black pepper, very thinly black pepper, but either you use it all. I like it spicy, or use less, so it's up to you. And of course, turmeric. This is my favorite spice, of course. I use it in every meal, mostly in every meal, because of the benefit of the turmeric and give it the color, and it's a good spice to taste. So I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon. So mostly everything, all the spices I use is 1 teaspoon, except for the cumin, I use 2 teaspoons. And as you see, the water is coming to boil. I'm just gonna let it boil before I add the rice. The rice already soaked for 20 minutes and washed and rinsed thoroughly. And all I'm gonna do when the water comes to a boil, I'm just gonna start adding my rice. This is a fairly easy recipe, and it's a very good nutrition too, and it's substitutes for the meat and chicken and fish. And I like this when I'm tired of eating meat and fish throughout the week. I like to just, you know, come back and eat something light. And I'm gonna serve this dish with salad, and I'll make the salad in front of you, and I'll show you what kind of salad it's gonna be. It has to be spicy salad, because this, as you see, this plate is kind of plain, and you need to spice it up. So you could add hot sauce to the meal when you eat it, or you could add it to make tomato sauce and add, you know, hot sauce to spice the meal. All I'm gonna do is make a salad, kind of salad with green jalapeno pepper when you eat it. And we eat this meal with plain yogurt. So we'll have this come to boil, the lentil and the rice. It's coming to boil. I'll let it boil another 5 minutes too before I lower the stove and let it cook on a very low heat until the rice is very fully cooked and the lentil is fully cooked. And I'll come back and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Okay, welcome back again. As you see, after I let it boil for 5 minutes, I turn the heat on the stove for a very low, and I want it to be cooked. It's still cooking, so there's a little bit of water, but I'll let it cook more. I want the rice to be fully cooked. I just cover it, but in the meantime, I'm gonna saute some onions and add to it. So I have 2 onions, one chopped thinly, small sizes, and one is like wedges, and I'll show you what I wanna do with both. So all I need here is 1/4 cup of olive oil. Bring it to boil. Okay guys, as you see, the weather is so ugly. I'm so happy I got the house in San Diego. Actually, it's a townhouse. It's a small cozy one for me and Baba, Ericat, and of course if Yusuf wants to come visit, and the rest of the kids come use it whenever they want. But it's gonna be a winter house, and hopefully you will enjoy the sunshine in Southern California, San Diego. Today it starts raining now. It's gonna snow. Forecast is gonna be snowing very heavily for tomorrow. So thank God. I mean, hopefully next year I won't have to face this kind of weather, especially when you are my age. You can't, and you lived all your life in California, over 40 years in California. It's very hard to come to the East Coast and start living again. Like being here so much, but still this weather make it very hard. Okay, see, the oil is start heating, and I'll let it cook, and until the onions take a color of yellowish and kind of cooked, so it's not still raw. I'm gonna add it to my main dish. Here, I keep stirring. It's okay, good. Still, you know, there's some water in it. But Ahmed, what do you think of the smell? You just told me.
Smells good.
Yeah. Okay, you are the one who's gonna test it on YouTube.
I'm excited.
Okay. Okay, as you see, I prepared for my salad. My salad actual ingredients is very simple. It's cucumber, tomatoes, green scallion, and parsley, and the green jalapeno pepper. And I have my seasoning. It's gonna be lemon juice, olive oil, and some salt. But I have to concentrate on browning the onions before I start my salad, and still it's cooking. So we're just gonna wait until it's fully kind of cooked and takes the color, and we'll add it to my main dish. I'll come back. Okay, I think the onions is, you see, it's cooked, so I'm just gonna turn it off. And my rice is already cooked too. Here, gonna turn it off too, the onions, and stir it all together. Believe me, this is an awesome dish, especially in the rainy weather. It will give you the heat and the energy. See, cover it, set it aside while I'm browning some more onions. So I'm gonna do this, another 4th cup of olive oil, very hot, so I'm just gonna add the wedges here. And I want this to come to almost caramelized onions, so I'm just gonna leave it on cooked until it's the color turn brown, and I'm gonna have it like a decoration on top of my dish, and it will taste good. It will add the zest and to the main dish. And while the onions is cooking, I'm gonna start making my salad. So we'll show you part of my preparation, and I'll come back to you when I'm done. As you see, I diced all the green first, and then I start with the last thing I do is the tomatoes. So the greens is already cut, and I try to take some of the skin out. And as you see, my onions, this is what I want for this onion. And so before it goes, it gets burned, I'm gonna serve this. Show you how I serve it. And this is what I want. I want the rice and the lentil to blend in and to be kind of mushy. That's the way how you eat it. Even it's, the basmati rice, usually it doesn't get mushy, but I cook it until it gets mushy. This is a very, very good nutrition for people who doesn't eat meat. I used to call it, and I still do, a vegetarian delight. It has the garlic, it has the onions, it has all the spices, it has the lentil, and it has the rice. Is sprinkle my onions on top, and let it stand there before we serve it. I'll come back to you to finish with the salad and my final presentation of this meal. Okay guys, welcome back. I finished cutting my salad, and as I told you, I added half teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And this is ready. And don't forget, I added that very big, large jalapeno pepper. And this is my dish. This is my mjaddara. It's the vegetarian delight I told you about. And who's gonna try it for us today? Of course, our cameraman Ahmed. He's gonna try a bite.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and we'll see what he says. Of course, like I told you, it's either you could use the salad or you could use yogurt. Either way, it will do good. So usually we sprinkle everything on the top. Okay, Ahmed, you want me to film you?
Yes, please.
And I'll let you taste it for us. Okay, Ahmed,
right.
Let's see. What do you think? Honestly, what's missing, and what do you think we need to do?
I think it's perfect. It's good. It's very good.
Is it spicy enough for you, or it's not spicy, huh?
No, it's spicy. Like it's good. It
It's
doesn't
good.
Need anything else.
Doesn't need any salt or anything. Okay, enjoy. We'll let you finish your food after we finish filming this video. Thank you so much for testing.
Thank you so much.
Okay guys, this was our meal for today, and I made it very simple. It's a very, very simple and easy and quick meal to do, and especially if you're coming back from school or work and you don't have anything in the fridge except the lentils and rice, and you need the garlic and the onions, and you could blend all together and have this delicious meal. Until I see you next time, please make sure to tune in and comment and let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you with another exciting dish for next time. Bye bye.